Hello. So, epistaxis, this is a fourth part, and in this video we shall deal with cauterization. And the general indication for cauterization is when you have a specific bleeding point, and mostly it is anterior part of the nose, easily visible. So, first we will see what are the different types of cauterization. Cauterization, you have four different types. One is electrical cautery, second is chemical cautery, third being thermal, and the last one is cryotherapy. Chemical cautery, we use any one of these four chemicals: silver nitrate, trichloroacetic acid, carbolic acid, or chromic acid pearls. And most often it is silver nitrate which is used. Now let us deal each one. The first one is electrical cautery, where we use this equipment, any other equipment which is available, which we locally have. And if you see the tip here, there is a platinum tip here, and we touch that particular area at the necessary voltage, and we can cauterize that bleeding area. The second one is chemical cautery, and I will discuss mainly about tell you mainly about the silver nitrate cautery. The silver nitrate stick, it looks like this, and we have a silver nitrate concentrate here. So what happens is, when that silver nitrate stick is touched in the nasal mucosa, the silver nitrate, it combines with the mucosal water, and it results in the formation of nitric acid and silver hydroxide. Nitric acid, it has got cauterizing effect, and silver hydroxide, if at all it touches any normal skin over that area, it produces some discoloration. That's how silver nitrate acts. Now, when you have a bleeding spot, this scenario usually is a child with a mild bleed in Little's area. So, if you want to know what is Little's area, please do watch my part 1 video. Little's area, which is a bleeding spot here in the anterior most lower part. And first, before starting with cauterization, I like to anesthetize the area. So, I will keep a small cotton pledget with a combination of local anesthesia as well as a decongestion. So, I will remove this after 5 minutes, and I will start cauterizing from the sides. I will cauterize all around, and finally I will touch the bleeding area, followed by application of an ointment. So, these are the diagrams. Now, let me give you a small demo of how I do it. So, here we have a child with a bleeding spot. So, first I am doing a diagnostic nasal endoscopy, and I have visualized the bleeding spot, and I have decided that I will go ahead and do a cauterization. So, I like to keep a nasal pack there, which contains, like how I mentioned, local anesthetic agent as well as a decongestion. So, that is being applied, and that pack will be left there for 5 minutes. Then I will remove it, I will take it off, followed by cauterization, and the same technique which I have already mentioned. I will start cauterizing from one side, I will go around the bleeding point, and finally I will touch the bleeding point. And I will try to avoid pressing on any particular area continuously. I will just touch superficially. I will not keep my the silver nitrate stick continuously in one area. So, now as you can see, I have cauterized all around, and finally I am touching it over the bleeding spot. Now, I would like to change, I take a new stick. Here we go, the second one, and I will cauterize over that area. Now, you can see how it blanches. So, the bleeding has been controlled, followed by application of an ointment. This ointment, post procedure, you have to apply twice daily, at least for 2 weeks. And if it is steroid containing, well and good, because if there is any inflammation in the vessels also, it will take care of it. And this point I would like to tell you, some of the patients, they have bleeding on either side. If either side bleeding, if it happens to be on the same level, on the same spot, corresponding side, we will do cauterization only on one side. We will not do simultaneously at the same time, we will not do on both sides. So, that is how we do it, and followed by application of ointment. So I have applied the ointment too. That's it. Now, after the procedure, I would like to tell the patient that there will be a slight discomfort, there will not be any pain, and that discomfort is going to be only for a day or two. And sometimes you may have some discoloration in the skin outside because of deposition of silver hydroxide, which is formed from the reaction there. And the same side eye, there will be a epiphora also tearing from the eyes. That also will be there for that particular day only. And there will be bout of sneezing that particular day, that's all, maybe for 1 hour or so. So these are the common post-procedure side effects. Now, usually we don't give any course of antibiotic. If at all you want to take any medication, mild painkiller for a day, that particular day will be enough. There are certain things which are not supposed to do. One is avoid nasal blowing. And if there is sneezing, try to open your mouth and sneeze. And do not forget to apply ointment over a period of 2 weeks. So this is how we do nasal cauterization, that too specifically silver nitrate, and it is being done only for a spot bleed or maybe 1 or 2 spots. This will take care of the bleed. So next video, please do watch, and there we will deal with how we control bleeding in the anterior part, which is a diffuse bleed, and we control with anterior nasal packing. Thank you so much.